You know, it's so amazing to see the faces of the people, and each and every one of you have been at that point with the Lord. And behind every face is a story. And so I want to invite Mike up here. He's one of our Rock Kids team members. If you, let's give him a... And he's just going to take a minute or two to share just his story about just the impact that God had on his life. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a chance.
Thank you, Pastor Greg. Thank you, Pastor Miles. First of all, guys, I'm very grateful and humbled to be here today. And I just want to share a story with you guys. Before I was born, my family, they were in a tragic car accident. And they were just going to the grocery store. They were just picking up normal things like bread and milk. And they didn't know what was going to be on the other end of that trip to the grocery store. Let's fast forward to that. Drunk driver ran a red light, T-boned my family's car on the driver's side where my dad, who was a recon Marine, was sitting and driving. And my brother, Anthony, 3 years old, was sitting behind him. My mom was in the passenger seat, and she literally walked away the most unscathed. My dad went into a coma immediately. My 3-year-old brother died right then and there. So even though this didn't affect me while I was living back then, because I wasn't even here, but it affects me now. And I was upset with God. I thought it was God's fault that he did this to my family. And throughout the years of getting to know myself and getting to know God a little bit more, I understood I had a vacancy in my heart. And the only place, or the only person, or just being that could fill it was Jesus Christ. And I found that out sitting right up there in the Jeremiah section, just with what happened right now. Has Pastor Miles invited you guys down to the stage to give your life to Christ? I did. I stood up right away. I knew that I needed to accept him into my heart and soul. And I was going to give it everything I had. And since then I have. I'm serving now with Rock Kids. It's changed my life. Because in Rock Kids, what we do, and I see a lot of you guys, Mr. Valentine, Melissa's in the house. I see you guys here, and what we are just blessed to do every single Sunday we show up is change the world through influencing the future of our world, guys. Our kids are where it's at, and I'm so blessed and humbled to be able to serve them. So if any of you guys that are out here, thank you. If any of you guys are out here that are interested in serving, whether it's in our ministry or not, I urge you guys to please accept that call that God's giving you. Please do that. We're going to have a booth in the back. Say what's up to me afterwards. But thank you guys so much for the opportunity and blessing. And even more importantly, the fact of being able to call this place my home. Thank you. Have a great day.